The first thing we'll start with is an exercise, massage and relaxation. Remember, we can do gentle circular movements around the eyes. You can follow along with me. Massage the area around your eyes. I'm kneading my ears. I'm massaging my ears. I'm moving down my face from top to bottom as if I'm washing it. My fingers are like a comb slowly moving from my temples to the back of my head. It feels nice. I'm gently making slow massaging movements in the area of the posterior part of my head. If you bend your neck, you'll feel the ligament with your fingers, specifically, right where this ligament connects to our skull. Is a large opening at the back of the head, and that's where we perform the massage with these movements. Move from your chin down to your chest along your neck. Make circular massaging motions on your collarbone, on this side. Do the same on the other side as well. I won't get too carried away here, just to be careful so as not to create any unwanted interference or let the sound bother you. Nevertheless, the idea is the same. Next, we move along the arms from top to bottom and from bottom to top. We gently massage in the area of the diaphragm, which is specifically our main breathing muscle. I gently place my hands on my ribs, on the lower ribs, press down and then try to slowly expand my hands outward as I inhale. And as I exhale, I imagine tightening a belt like a corset. With each inhale, try to spread your hands apart as much as possible. We perform the movement in the area of the quadratus lumborum muscle, the area below the navel, we gently move along the back of the thigh, switch to the inner side, and then stand up slowly. Next, we do some gentle and relaxing rotations together. I slowly and carefully turn my torso and leg, making sure to move gently and with care. My arms are like whips. It's in the style of Conor McGregor. Or in other techniques where this kind of relaxation is also used. And I do a gentle shake, a nice relaxing shake, just to help myself unwind. Vibration. Actually, this is a good type of vibration. I can tap my heels on the floor. And the last thing is circular eye movements. Keep your head still. By the way, I already feel more energized. My body is transmitting a bit more information than usual, and I can really feel everything. The last option, to gently wake up a little and carefully prepare your nervous system for an active day, is a breathing technique where we breathe only through the nose, with short, controlled breathing cycles. and mainly breathe deeply into the belly. I place my hands on my stomach, and I try to push them out as I inhale, and we breathe very shortly. The chest should not move at all, meaning it shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be like that. Only the belly. I press on it and breathe. "20 breathing cycles will be quite enough to help you feel much more awake, both physically and mentally. Next, we'll briefly discuss a routine that can be done throughout the day. These can be 2-minute breaks, 3-minute breaks, any kind of breaks. Of course, it depends on what you spend most of your time doing. If you spend your day on your feet and stay active, for example, then you should do one set of exercises. If you sit all day, especially, let's start with that. This is for those who sit a lot. First of all, there's the lumbar circle exercise. Both tension and relaxation, by the way, can be the first exercise in this routine. Remember, we discussed this as well. We tense up strongly, squeeze the whole body, and then relax. We squeeze. We relax, squeeze our arms and legs, tense the thighs, stomach, chest, back, and then relax. This improves, among other things, blood circulation. Our muscles tense and relax. Here's another great option for you, especially if you tend to sit for long periods of time. Let me show you a very simple and effective technique for your back muscles, so they don't fall asleep, since they're not very active during the day. And with this easy exercise, we can really help keep them in good, healthy condition. How is it done? Our task is to contract the back muscles strongly and also stretch them a bit. Let's start with the stretch. To gently stretch the right side muscles, specifically the ones located on the right, I tilt my pelvis backward under myself, and I lift to the opposite side using my leg, lengthening this entire area. I perform a controlled side bend, making sure to feel the stretch along the right side. I bend over slowly and I turn slightly to the side while being careful. I feel the stretch on the right side. I'm also reaching with my right hand, up and forward, moving slowly. And I'll breathe here a little, take a deep breath, and I feel a good little stretch. Now I'll do a contraction. For this, I do all the movements in the opposite way. I tilt my pelvis forward, lift the right side, and I can already feel it here. Tension. I perform a side bend. I slowly lean to the side and feel a really good tension. I keep leaning to the side. I turn to the right and try to create maximum tension in my back muscles, really focusing on that feeling. And then I slowly extend back. And I hold this maximum contraction along my spine. I'm experiencing a lot of sensations. My muscles are as tense as possible. I hold it, intensifying every movement, leaning more to the side, extending more, turning more. I relax and go back into a stretch. Hips back, lift to the opposite side. We lean to the side, lean forward and bend. We use our hand, turn to the left, stretch and return back. Do the same thing for the other side. Also, it's essential, if you spend a lot of time looking at screens or working at a computer, let's do some simple exercises. This is convergence and divergence. 10 to 15 repetitions. And these are saccadic eye movements. I use 2 of my fingers. You can use a metronome and switch my gaze between them as quickly as possible. These can be letters or dots on the wall. It's also a good idea to do some thoracic mobilizations, which we've already encountered before. Remember, we do them forward and backward. By the way, you can even do this while sitting, and circular movements. And in the other direction. Overall, this set is already enough to take a good quality break and feel a little bit better, improve your blood circulation, stimulate our nervous system, and provide the brain with incoming information. If, for example, you walk a lot and your job involves being on your feet and your legs get tired, you can do a simple mobilization, a neurodynamics technique. That is, there are certain techniques that also improve, for example, the gliding of nerves in our limbs and reduce pain and unpleasant sensations. For example, I have tension in my back. I've been standing for a long time, I've walked a lot. How do you get rid of it? It's best, of course, to do this while sitting. I'll show you an example as if I have a chair. We sit on the edge and we straighten one leg. Let's say my back hurts, more on the left or right side. I bend my toes, or rather, I pull my toes toward myself. I extend my foot and turn it inward. This is called inversion. I also turn my thigh inward. And while sitting, I bend the cervical spine, thoracic spine, lumbar spine, leaning forward, feeling the stretch under the knee. It should be about 3 to 4 out of 10 in intensity, no more. This is the nerve. It feels like a muscle, but this is also a technique for the sciatic nerve and its branches as well. Next, I bend and straighten the knee joint. 3 to 5 repetitions are quite enough. You can do the same thing with the other leg, and you will immediately feel relief in your back. This is a very simple exercise you can do throughout your day at any time, and it will help you move longer and farther if your day involves being on your feet. And be sure to do other exercises as well. And here's a simple evening routine that you can use to improve the quality of your sleep. First of all, it's breathing. Remember, we talked about a really great breathing technique. Simply inhale for 5 seconds, exhale for 5 seconds for 5 minutes, that's it. Just try it before bed and combine it with what's called autogenic muscle relaxation. Autogenic in this context means something that is directed inward, focusing your attention on your own body and sensations. We really can generate brain activity to help us relax. Sometimes it's harder to relax than it is to tense or contract your muscles. We also need to be able to relax them. And first, we use breathing. We breathe in for 5 seconds slowly, calmly, and exhale slowly. We try to reduce the amount of air we use. So what is autogenic relaxation? I'll show you that it can be done. Also while lying down. We scan our body. How do we do that? First, the easiest thing to notice and gently relax is the face, the facial muscles, and the area around the eyes. And we softly say to ourselves, I gently relax the muscles around my eyes. Next, try to gently relax your neck under the back of your head and release the tension at the base of your skull. While standing, I can slightly change the position of my head and relax as well. Then I start with my dominant side. I'm right-handed, so I will first use my right side mentally. What do? I say to myself as I slowly inhale, my right hand, while exhaling, I gently say to myself, becomes noticeably heavy. Heaviness is typically associated with a deeply relaxed state, so we say heavy. And as I inhale, I say to myself, my right hand, and I imagine it. As I exhale, I imagine it becoming heavy. And it relaxes. Then again, my right hand, as I exhale, gradually becomes noticeably heavy and weighted. We can go through individual parts of the body. My hand, my elbow, my shoulder, my whole arm, my foot, my knee. We relax them. For example, I can relax both my knees. I relaxed my knee, then relaxed my legs and relaxed my glutes. I relaxed my stomach, my lower back, and my chest, letting each area become calm and loose. Then I returned again to my eyes, to my face. I relaxed my trapezius. And in this sequence, lying down, together with breathing, it becomes a kind of wonderful meditation. You relaxed your whole body, preparing yourself for sleep. Be sure to try this before going to bed, and your sleep will become much better. And if you keep consistently doing all of our exercises, stick to the discipline, keep progressing and making them more challenging as I showed you, and simply make sure to reduce your daily stress, you will definitely feel much better, your overall quality of life will improve, you'll be able to enjoy absolutely any physical activity you choose, and most importantly, Live without pain and tension. All the best to you.